Let's talk about meal prepping real quick, because if you are spending hours in the kitchen with the bajillion meal prep containers, you're doing it wrong. There's no reason for meal prepping to take over your life, but there are a few simple things that you can do every week to make it a little easier on yourself. Okay, you gotta batch cook a carbohydrate, a protein, and a veggie. So we cook our rice ahead of time. Lazy this week, so we're not cooking chicken. We just shredded a rotisserie chicken, and then you can do like a frozen veggie or something. But as long as you have like a base ingredient, you can mix it up with some sauces, and that way you have something on hand ready to go all week. So my second tip for you is to cook once and eat twice. Instead of prepping all of my meals for the entire week ahead of time, I instead like to cook every other day, but when I cook, I will make twice as much as normal so I can have whatever I'm making either for lunch the next day or we can have it again for dinner. And then my last tip for you is to not just prep your meals, but also make sure that you're prepping snacks. I find that snacks are the easiest time for you to mindlessly eat. You know, head into your pantry, open up a bag of chips or crackers and just start snacking. But if you actually plan your snacks and prep them ahead of time, like chopping up veggies, getting some of those, do we have any of those hummus packs? Mm-hmm. These are my favorite from Costco. We get the individual serving size hummus packs. They are the perfect amount. And then if you have the cocktail cucumbers, those are my favorite. These are the only cucumber to eat. Prep for your snacks. Be prepared, because you don't want to be mindlessly eating when you're hungry, because when you're hungry, your primal brain is going to take over and you're just going to eat whatever is in sight. So this is our lunch today, and you can see I didn't make different meals for us, but I prepped it a little bit different. So Dave has more rice than I have, and I have more veggies than he has. I actually have a bunch more super easy lunch ideas. If you want to get some ideas for what to eat for lunches, I will link that for you in the description. So tip number 1 is to batch cook. Do you see how well this works though? Because like he's right-handed and I'm left-handed. Oh, you don't like tomato. Oh, ready to watch me delegate? Watch.
Gosh, you can use your hands.
As you're cutting those, you can just plop them on. Slop them on.